Well, Jon Bones Jones is returning to the UFC as a heavyweight.
I think he'll run through that division pretty easily. I mean, his wrestling skill set, I don't know if there's many people in the heavyweight ranks that can match that.
He's putting pressure. What did he tap to? It looks like he might have had the arm under the neck.
In a monumental move, Jon Bones Jones, the greatest mixed martial artist of all time, sets his sights on a new challenge in the heavyweight division. Jones calls out the Stipe Miocic. Brace yourself for an unforgettable battle as Jones and Miocic collide, ready to etch their names in the storied history of the sport.
Last thing.
Jon Bones Jones, the name that reverberates through the annals of MMA history. After a 3-year hiatus, he returned to the octagon in a blaze of glory at UFC 285, capturing the heavyweight title by swiftly submitting Cyril Gane. With that victory, Jones solidified his status as a force to be reckoned with in any weight class.
It was a great performance. Listen, in that fight, 2 minutes after 3 years away to become the heavyweight champion of the world.
There were a lot of people who suggested that Cyril Gane was the toughest matchup for you, making your heavyweight debut tougher than Ngannou or Stipe.
I knew that Cyril was the most incomplete fighter out of all the fighters. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited to fight Stipe Miocic.
Stipe Miocic remains the heavyweight champion. Wow. He wins here at home.
Stipe Miocic, a man driven by an indescribable spirit, prepares to step back into the octagon after a nearly 3-year absence. In his last bout, he suffered a knockout loss at the hands of Francis Ngannou. But before that, Miocic had etched his name in the history books by defeating Daniel Cormier in their epic trilogy.
Heavyweight champion Stipe Miocic, who we've just heard is going to fight Jon Jones in November, Madison Square Garden. The announcement's been made. What are your first sort of reactions and thoughts about this fight coming up?
And new. I'm bringing my belt back. Just excited. Finally, it's a long time coming. It's a fight you want. It's a fight I definitely want. I've been wanting this fight for a long time, and it's finally came.
The clash of styles between Jones and Miocic sets the stage for an epic encounter. Jones, with his unorthodox striking, unmatched reach and exceptional ground game, presents a unique challenge for any opponent. On the other hand, Miocic's devastating boxing, unparalleled heart, and relentless pressure have proven to be his keys to success.
Jon Jones and Stipe. We're talking about
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Great fight.
Yeah.
Competitive fight.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be interesting because we haven't seen Jon in a long time, and now Jon is huge.
He is.
Yeah, I mean, God.
Power lifter.
Yeah, he's put on a lot of muscle.
It was very exciting. The energy was, he was there. It's been, I think, like 3 years that we've been talking about this fight. And
in the realm of heavyweight combat, there is another man who was once on a collision course with Jon Jones, a man who has tasted victory over Stipe Miocic, but never had the opportunity to face the formidable Jones. That man is none other than Francis Ngannou.
We negotiated with him for years.
So it's over?
It's over. That's over, yeah.
That means Francis will never come back to the UFC?
No.
Francis did not agree with UFC. It's the biggest fight of the decade.
Francis Ngannou, the Predator, the former baddest man on the planet, still wants to fight Jon Jones. That is correct.
Jon Jones versus Francis Ngannou.
You guys all saw at the PFL. Jon Jones versus Francis Ngannou.
John, hey, John, one more in the front, right here. I don't know if you saw, but Francis tweeted, good job, Johnny Boy, sincerely, the heavyweight king. Do you have a response to Francis Ngannou referring to himself?
Francis is a big old pussy.
For the heavyweight championship of the world, Jon Jones, the greatest mixed martial artist of all time, will defend his title against the greatest heavyweight of all time, former champ Stipe Miocic. They headline UFC 295 on Saturday, November 11th at the Mecca, Madison Square Garden in New York City.
As fight night approaches, the anticipation intensifies. Fans from around the world rally behind their chosen champion, united by their shared belief in the greatness of their fighter.
Jon Jones is the best of all time. Okay, of all time, pound for pound, greatest of all time.
I think in my mind is undeniably the GOAT. As again, a just above casual fan, Jon Jones.
Jon Jones is the GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
Now it's undeniable. Jon Jones has been wrestling since he was 12 years old. He took down Daniel Cormier, who's an Olympic level wrestler.
I've ever fought a GOAT, and people consider him the greatest heavyweight of all time. None of my past champions that I've beat were considered GOATs, so this GOAT versus GOAT, it means the world to me.
Introducing the challenger, the former UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Stipe Miocic!
It's the fight that Jon Jones wanted. It's the fight that Stipe wanted. It is a legacy fight for both of these guys. It's official. It's done.
With their legacies on the line and the support of their fans driving forward they have. This is a fight that will transcend the sport, an epic clash that will be remembered for generations to come. A few years ago, this was the biggest fight to be happening in MMA. It's finally going to be reality. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Comment, share, and stay tuned. See you in another video.